I got my deck, evil bag, not evil bag, good bag usually. Well, always so far. You can't take more than 3 items, and you have 3. Instead, perhaps you'll accept this gift from my friend. Rat! Oh, look at him! Look at friend! I like your friend. Come here, rat. Pack rat. The prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. What does it do? What does it do? When a card bearing the sigil is played, you will receive a random item as long as you have less than 3 items. Oh, he just gives... That's fucking nuts. It does mean spending 2 blood on a 2/2, which is not ideal, but an item could be pretty good. Every game I can get another item? I essentially just like unlocked a card via like an achievement, didn't I? Huh. Boss fight time again? Is the prospector still? What? My boss battles are high-stakes tests of your aptitude. With one flame, you will either overcome them or die. Fear not. I will let you keep the smoke. What? The oh. He means an actual card. What's going on, man? Last time I lost a candle versus your bear barrage. But apparently I would have lost it anyway. Apparently you can only have 1 candle during the boss fight. I made it here without losing one, I guess. There were no bears though, so who knows. What the fuck does the smoke do? The incessant clank, clank, clanking reverberated between your ears. The path ahead was blocked by a grotesque figure. Same guy? Yep. 'Twas the prospector! Hee-haw! That's a busy hand. Alright, oh, Grot, a grizzly immediately? Okay, what's the smoke do? Bone King. When a card bearing the sigil dies, 4 bones are awarded instead of 1. Shit. That's a big boost of bones. And it's the thing I can just play for free. Okay. And I have a worker ant, so the ant queen generates ants. But I already have a worker ant this time. That's nice. See, I have a boulder on my team, there's a coyote and a pack mule. And like last time, killing the pack mule is key. The pack mule's trapped here because the coyote's in the way, so if I just put an attacking unit there, the pack mule will die. So I'll be good there. But the worker ant will only do 1 damage by default. The ant queen and it combined will do 2. I want to get that grizzly on the board. Because otherwise my attack options are pretty bad. It's not amazing. If I place the smoke and don't sacrifice it, it'll block the coyote from doing 2 damage to me while I go on to attack the pack mule. But my attack is so bad that I can't effectively attack the pack mule. So that's got its own problems, really. Might want to go for the ant queen and hope I can draw something better next turn. There's my worker ant. That's all I've got for now. What is that guy? The mole. When an empty space would be struck, a card bearing the sigil will move to that space to receive the strike instead. So it blocks me from attacking the enemy, the player. And has 4 health, but doesn't attack. So here's where I can start stacking. If I draw a squirrel every turn, I can sacrifice it to make a worker ant. And then they'll end up having 3 attack each. This one will kill the coyote. That'll work on the pack mule. It'll still take a while, but we'll get there. And he'll intercept me at some point, but it won't really do that much to stop me. As tempting as it is to get the bear on the field, this is me having 9 attack overall instead of 4. Alright, so I'm gonna kill the pack mule. The coyote's gonna kill my worker ant, unfortunately, and I can't stop them. But the mole's gonna intercept one of their attacks, but it can't intercept both of them. And I get to draw all this stuff, so that'll be an advantage. Was that I got a goat? Dag nabbit! I've never seen that goat card before. Oh, he's dead. The black goat. It's a worthy sacrifice, so it's worth 3 blood instead of 1. That's pretty good. So if I sacrifice it, I can turn it into a grizzly, basically. So place a squirrel to get a black goat, and then turn that black goat into a grizzly. That's some synergy right there. The turkey vulture. 3/3 flying. It costs 8. These are new cards that came from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can afford to summon the turkey vulture. These are going pretty A-OK. TBH. Okay. I have to draw another one still. I mean, I'm about to play a I guess I'm gonna leave the ant there, aren't I? I just can summon the turkey vulture once that... Yeah, once the wolf kills the ant queen, inevitably. I can summon the turkey vulture to do more damage. In the meantime, I think I want to commit to the goat and bear plan. Guess he'll be in trouble. What's our score? I'm losing by 1. I don't think I can do enough damage in 1 turn to make up that difference. But overall, I think I want to start summon. I think I need to start getting squirrels to be able to deal with this type of stuff I'm gonna want to summon. All right, so squirrel. Give me a goat. And give me a grizzly. And then while I could destroy things to make a snapper, it's probably not worth it yet. Instead, just let it block the wolf for a turn. Maybe. I'm a little limited by the fact that this, he's not gonna block my attack, so I'm just gonna win via attack anyway. Anything cool? Prospector boss again. I think I'm just gonna win before it gets to do anything. Especially if I bring this turkey vulture in. Oh, right. There's gold in them cards. Oh, fuck. I forgot about phase 2. So he kills all my cards. So I need to save cards for phase 2 like it's Gwent. Even though he doesn't have to deal with having an economy like I do. Shit. Yeah, and then he summons the dog. I wasn't thinking about that. That's not great news for me. So, stockpiling squirrels would have been the best call, because I've got a plan for this phase where I'm kind of screwed. Alright, so right now, I have a stoat and a red snapper. That's not great. I'm gonna need squirrels long term. I can't put anything on the board. I wasted some powerful units. That might have been overkill because I forgot about this part. Anything really good? A skink is not amazing. Does the skink's ability to dodge even work if there's no space? 1 attack and 1 attack. So I can't kill either of his cards with the things I can summon. Potentially the best I can do is summon a river snapper to block the more dangerous one for longer. But that's really costly. I don't love that. Not a great spot. I could really use bone cards. Ah, the river snapper will win the fight. That'll be nice. There's an adder. I don't want to sacrifice the river snapper. These guys aren't very strong. But like I can't play much without sacrifices. I need some base cards here. This just gives me more bones that I don't need. That makes them airborne, which I don't need. How's our balance here? He's gonna do 2 more damage. I'm gonna need this to happen, I think. Oh wait, I have to pick a card first. Pfft, this sucks. These are not good cards to have on the board. I'm gonna try posting a squirrel. Skink. I want to learn whether or not the skink can survive for a turn with the tail effect if it can't move. I don't know if that's the case. Doesn't seem great. But at the very least, he can't attack me this turn, so I should still have... Oh yeah, I won't lose yet. So I don't need to rip any teeth out yet either. Yeah, no, he just dies. If he can't move, he dies. I don't know if he'll go left instead of right if left is open and right's closed, but he definitely just dies otherwise. So he's gonna do 3 damage to me, which will kill me. So that's great. I'll do 1 damage to him, so maybe it won't kill me, but I'm down to the wire enough that I pretty much need to pull a tooth out, I'm pretty sure. I think I have so many tokens that it might be worth the gamble to draw from this deck. Because like the stoat's not good. The stoat's not great. The stoat could kill the stoat can kill the snake. Yeah. That's what I think that's even what stoats do, is they kill snakes. Total misplay. You're gonna kill the adder. I need you to kill something. You won't kill the bloodhound. The bloodhound will then oh, you have 3 health. The bloodhound would not kill you, and then I think you would have killed the bloodhound the next turn actually. Yeah, that's how that math works out. Well, do I need this? He's gonna do 2 damage to me, I'm gonna do 1 damage to him. So I think I'm still okay for now. I really need to draw a bone card because I have so many bones I can spend. But I need them to give me some. Please? Yes! A wolf in a cage, but how to break it? Oh, and you'll even kill the bloodhound while making the river snapper stronger. Kill the bloodhound, do 2 damage to him, 3 damage to him. The gold nugget says it has 1 attack. I don't think it works that way, but we could find out. What? The gold nugget attacked! I did not expect the gold nugget to attack, and the wolf cub's too weak to kill it. Please give me a bone card. Possum, that's a bone card. Not amazing, but I have so many bones. I can at least summon it in front of the wolf cub to stop the wolf from attacking, but also I think I win. The wolf cub got killed by the gold! That's weird that that works that way. I would not expect you to be able to damage boost non-animals. Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. You're the first in a while to overcome a boss. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare card. Choose carefully. So is this a roguelike, or do I make permanent progress when I beat a level? Because, like, we might have to negotiate depending on how much of a damage... I don't know. Maybe you keep building up your deck enough that it becomes more reasonable to beat the game, like in Hades, but if not, we'll see. I with stuff like Dicey Dungeon and FTL, there's like an element of like, I just kind of have to bow out eventually and be like, all right, well, that's the series. We'll see what category this is between Hades and those. Covering roguelikes is weird because you don't have such a clear ending. Like a game with a campaign ends at a clear point. Whereas some other roguelikes, like Binding of Isaac, end so quickly that that's not the expected playthrough. You're supposed to play it over and over again. Not playing it once isn't enough. A prudent pack rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. I have no words for this freak of nature. Long elk? What? The fuck? It costs 4 bones. It attacks an attack of 1. What does it say? Does it say it moves on death? When a card bearing the sigil damages another creature, that creature perishes. Oh. So it'll kill anything. That's crazy. That's probably the one I'll pick then. It'll just kill anything. Like the, But does it also have Sprinter? At the end of the owner's turn, the card bearing the sigil will move in the direction described. Okay. So it does have both effects. So it has the movement of an elk, but it has the instant death of the Death Adder. So I could play this to counter a bear or something and just kill it, completely undoing something that strong. And then I'll just kind of wander around and maybe it'll kill something or maybe it'll just get killed. It's not very good stats-wise, but it's not very expensive to summon. And I could use more bone cards because I just kept building up all my bones, not getting to spend them on things. And it could be an amazing counter. An uninspiring Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. So it's just a 1/1. It's a 1/1 in your monster deck, which can be concerning. It's good if you draw at the beginning because it's bonus sacrifices in addition to your starting squirrel. I think you draw 3 cards from your monster deck and 1 from your squirrel deck in the first turn. So more sacrifices could be good at the beginning, but Long Elk's really interesting. Why is Gek a rare card? What is that for? With sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. Zone 2 or something. Anything change around the room? Is there any kind of clue for you? Still don't know what to make with Squirrel Wolf Cub. But I don't think I even have a Wolf Cub in my deck yet this time. So I don't think I can do much with that either. I'm kind of clueless about what to do with the room so far, but maybe that's... the clues just aren't available yet. Casey. That's not mine. Bifurcated strike. The card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space to the left and right of the space across from it. Does it also attack the one in front of it or just the one to the left and right? I think it's just the one to the left and right, so like it avoids the what's in front of them. Lets it attack things without getting in front of it to get it fought back against. Sharp quills. Once the card bearing the sigil is struck, the striker is then dealt a single damage point. So hitting them does damage to you, even if it's not their turn, basically. Death Adder's expensive. It has its purposes. All of these have an attack of 1, which is just... At least Casey can be played easily. Ooh. Can I give Bifurcated Strike to a better unit? Something easier to summon, maybe? Where's that vendor, by the way? Oops. There's some weird stuff in my deck. Where's what's that X? Lose a card maybe? Or this is eyeballs? Is it in a cave? These are both learning opportunities, I guess. What this crossed out thing means versus what this thing... this might be the merchant, so I kind of want to meet the merchant. I still have 3 items. I haven't spent any of them. So I guess I want to go to the fire. Otherwise I can't get another item, and I might get punished for it this time by not getting to have it. The warm light of a campfire was a welcome sight, though 10 hungry eyes around it dampened the greeting. Warm a creature by the fire, enhance its health, said one. But they might try to eat it. Wow, all of my cards are out. Stop this. So what do I want to risk losing, basically? I only have 1 wolf card. It's kind of like, what's my least favorite card that I want to potentially risk? Otherwise I lose something major. Do I really have that few bone cards? It's really just the possum, the coyote, the elk. I have too many blood... I don't even have that many blood cards, but it still feels like I have too many. Oh, it's because some of them are invisible. The Ant Queen is a blood card, I just can't see them. Can't see the blood icon for whatever reason. Yeah, on the far left and far right of my screen, it gets like darkened for some reason. Like the background elements become too dark. I mean, I don't love this card, so I'll risk you. Although watch my creatures or person. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's health. And then I made a hasty retreat with my Keith. That's 3 times it hasn't happened. Are they just going to taunt me with that forever and nothing ever happens? They make me afraid to put a good unit in there. It's like, okay, maybe I'll make a bad unit usable. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. Aw, sad stout. Stoat. Kingfisher. What is that? Attack underwater or something? Waterborne. A card bearing the sigil submerges itself during its opponent's turn while submerged the opposing creature's attack its owner directly. So it's a flying unit that attacks me directly, and it also lets me attack directly because I can't attack it. Which... how do I attack it then? How do I get rid of it or stop it? And also, what's this? Sprinter. Okay, so all of them are going to move around constantly. They're going to move around constantly, and they're also going to block me anyway. Long elk. Oh my god. You're alarming, aren't you, buddy? So I have a squirrel, which I can use to summon my stoat. God, what is your deal? So his primary effect of attacking the enemy isn't very effective right now, because I can't. I can summon a squirrel in order to summon a stoat. Fine. I mean, what else am I gonna do with this turn, buddy? And like, I can't even get items because I have so many items, so maybe I should spend the bones? I don't know, I keep waiting for a chance to spend bones. That seems more important. This is an okay time. It'll make us tie, both of us doing 2 damage per turn. I guess that has a value. I guess we'll see how it goes. He's a spooky boy. Alright, well, they both moved. 3-4 is pretty good, so I do want to summon you, probably with the life of the stoat. Let's get strong out here. Again? Yeah. Yeah, it's a game about killing you over and over again. Sorry, stoat. He did say that their suffering is real, so I should probably feel a little bad. Oh man, things are getting weird here. Okay, so... if I do 3 damage this turn I win, which I will. There's a river otter. It also is waterborne, but... yeah, but it will attack me. It's not a flying unit. But it doesn't seem to matter that much. The caged wolf, but it's so expensive. Oh yeah, right, you fly. That's funny. I want to find out the value of the caged wolf, but I don't want to throw this match either. So, yeah. I would sacrifice the long elk to put it on the board to see if it does anything. But I think it's intuitively what I thought it was before, which is that somebody has to destroy the cage like a boulder. And nothing there was really going to attack me. I need to draw it in a different context. You arrived at the inky black mouth of a cave. He just looks down through it. A strange beast lurked within. It spoke, "Pass one of my trials and I will be yours," in a raspy voice. He's cute. 3 creatures will be drawn from your deck. They will decide your success or failure. It spoke again, but first you will choose a trial. Hello? The trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. They must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. A sigil is just any effect, right? So all of them have to have a sigil. Or 2? Trial of power. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 attack power combined to pass. That seems the most reasonable, right? A lot of things have an attack of 1 or 2. So that one? Let the trial of power begin. 1. Uh-oh. 2. God damn it, Caged Wolf. When I said I needed you to draw in the right context, it was not now. 1 from Bullfrog, 0 from the Caged Wolf, 1 from the Possum. Failure, the creature whispered, as it faded into the darkness. I get nothing. Okay, just nothing. Not failure, not me dying or something. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a decent number of sigils, admittedly. But there's also a really high chance of drawing stuff that didn't have one. Man, what was the chance of me drawing no attack? Do these guys count as attack? Is it the normal rules where their attack is the number of them that is on the board? So I guess they would have 1 attack, yeah. Dude. That failure was improbable. I made the right call. It just didn't work out. That's my only card in the entire deck with no attack. And it technically could have drawn, because I technically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards with 1 attack. But like the chance of none of the 2 or 3s being drawn is so low. Oh, that should have worked. Yeah, I don't feel bad about that at all. I've only used 1 of my items, so I don't know if I'm in trouble there. But I also don't trust the fires ever. But if I keep, part of me wants to keep tempting fate with the fires until I actually get punished for it, just to confirm that it even exists. Enhance its power. Please, no. Do what you must. I'm not sacrificing. I'm not risking you. You got too good of a sigil on you right now. Ideally, be somebody that doesn't cost anything. I don't want to lose the pack rat, even though I never draw it. coyote being strong would be nice, or the possum. Oops, I always click on it twice. You suspected the intentions of the survivors were less than pure. And then I retreated. What? You're fucking with me so much. Am I winning a coin toss right now? Like, what is the chance of failure? Or is there not a chance of failure? I need to fail just to know that I can at this rate. So I can summon Casey with the squirrel, which is just a weird unit. Technically, it's a 2 attack card, and that attacks for 2 damage in 2 directions. I can go with Casey or the skink. The Casey does more damage. Bees, they fly and they look like butterfly wings almost. It's weird looking. I think that'll be 2 damage. Yep. So it's kind of a permanent state of winning if I kill this bee. As far as this showdown goes, this bee attacks for 1 over Casey's head, but then Casey attacks for 2 past the bee, which is a net gain overall. So Casey will kill this bee. So I'm good there. But then there's gonna be another one, so it's gonna be less clean going forward. The skink could fight the bee though and kill it. And yeah, the bee won't attack the skink because they're flying. Let's draw a sacrifice. So I've got a lead and I'll be able to kill them myself. I just lose my lead. Now we're tied. What's that? The mantis. Bifurcated strike, but nobody's there, so the mantis is just gonna get killed by the skink too. And it can't even attack to the side because there's no spaces over there. That was just a weird play. He's not playing very good cards. It's probably worth sacrificing the skink to get the wolf on the board, who will just destroy everything while still not being in the range to be attacked by the mantis or the bee. Because the wolf doesn't have that much health. You want the damage. What? Whoa. Did I neglect to mention overkill damage? I just did so much damage I killed both of them? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card behind the mangled corpse of the victim. Lucky for you. That was a surprise. I didn't know that mechanic existed, and it was a great benefit to me. Alright, so far we're net zeroing. Okay, what's that thing do? Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. A bee is defined as 1 power, 1 health, airborne. You have to summon it still? It says in your hand, not on the board, right? Either way, it's not going to attack. It's going to be in my way, though. And I'm still tied, so I'm not off to a big lead right now. Bone monster, please? Thank you. I did want a bone monster. So you're strong enough to kill the bullfrog, which is good news. Hey! I don't want to step on a bear trap. Call me crazy, but... You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. He was using acid in a tub. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. Oh, I'm an old man. Care to look at me pelts? It's the teeth! I can finally spend the teeth. It's taken so long. A rabbit pelt, a wolf pelt, or a golden pelt? Take a pelt, free of charge. This rabbit pelt. See the quality? Was it what? You're leaving already? Please consider me pelts. I didn't want to leave. I just clicked on the rabbit pelt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can afford the golden pelt. What's it do? Oh, did I replace the rabbit pelt? What does it do? Thanks for your business. The man assured you of the value of the pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight. But he mentioned that the trader further down the path would reward you for them. No! Is that the trader? I have to get past a fight, though. Shit. Oh, man. Are they going to be in my deck? So I have a rabbit pelt and a golden pelt. Would the trader have... Could I have spent money at the trader, or do I have to spend pelts at the trader? I thought I thought they were like a random card, but I just don't know what it is yet. Shit. Because yeah, it's gonna suck to draw that in combat. You have to spend an entire turn drawing a card. Shit, the long elk is so weirdly creepy. It looks completely different here than it does in the other, during combat too. I don't know why that is. So these are both fights. This one's with a totem and that one's not. The totems haven't massively changed the challenge of the fight yet. But the sigil thing, the sacrifice could be so strong. This can make me make such a strong card sometimes. Pack rat. Like take pack rat and put it on a card that I'd actually want to play instead of like giving me an item all the time, but on something that I don't have to spend so much to play maybe. Or put the movement and instant kill on a good card. But I don't want to lose bone cards because I don't have that many of them, and they seem very easy to spend. Yeah, I want to see if I can put Okasi. Putting split attack on a stronger card is pretty tempting. I'd also love to put pack rat on like an easy to summon card that doesn't cost anything, just to help me out all the time. Let's see if this opportunity is what I hope it is. It's me! Put pack rat on possum. That's a reasonably easy to summon card. I don't want something covered in blood. Coyote's okay. These are not, monsters. Long elk. I don't know if I can put that many effects on long elk at once. Everything here costs blood. It doesn't give me any of the easy ones. So possum? That's big RNG. You don't know what the items are going to be. But maybe they'll help me out. All their units are going to move to the right. That's chaos. Look, there's a third talking card somewhere around here. Personally, I hate the guy. Biggest killjoy ever. But he's the only one of us with a plan to get things, back to normal. What is this plan? Coyote, Kingfisher, Kingfisher. What? Why doesn't the coyote have the effect? Why do only two of them have the effect? Okay, so these guys won't attack me, and I can't attack them, so they're kind of... I can't really think about them very much. They're gonna move on top of going away. But the coyote doesn't have the effect for some reason. And he does attack, so I should plan around him a bit. I can summon... Okay. I have wolf, but I can't summon it with these units. I can do Casey. And if I put Casey diagonally from coyote... then I can deal with that. They keep hinting at something, and I think the hint is that the caged wolf might be the talking card. It seems like a story setup of some kind. Anyway, we're pretty much just gonna sit here. Yeah. That's all I do for now. Alright, so he'll kill the coyote at least. But then I'm just gonna have a bunch of kingfishers I can't attack back at. Here comes a sparrow. At least I'll be able to hit that. Man, the stoat's just not very good without that that wolf cub effect that I gave it. Kinda sucks now. Don't want to sacrifice Casey, so let's summon Stoat with a squirrel. Yeah. I might sacrifice them both for a wolf next, but for now I think they're effective on their own. Keep me alive. That's, we'll see about that. You are primarily valuable as a sacrifice in this game. Yeah, they're all set to move. Oh god, did I just lose? Got bad pretty fast. Not being able to attack either of them is not good for me. So are you gonna attack past him? Do you attack the river otter? Or just him directly in this situation? Because he's not in play, right? And you'll kill the sparrow. I could use a bone card. Oh, Casey won't even kill the sparrow, unfortunately. I need the lead. What do I have over there? That's the flying card. I don't think I currently need the flying card. Here, let's keep Casey. So I'll use Stoat and Squirrel. That's 2 attack through. Casey just keeps pace with the Kingfishers. Bone card? Nope. A sacrifice. But Casey's stronger overall. So right now they're gonna do 2 damage, but I'm gonna do 4. So this is where we start getting a lead. But then the river otter is gonna come down. So we're actually gonna do 3 damage. Shit. It's a bit of a struggle right now, man. Alright. The river otter is gonna come down when they move, I think. I might want to summon the worker ant if I can, via a squirrel. Just to keep filling the board. I've gotta make this a net positive and stop letting them keep up. Alright, so that's a lot of attack. That just won. Holy shit. The downside of having so many units that don't defend you at all, I guess, huh? Is this the merchant? Please? You encountered a small outpost in the woods tended by a mysterious woman. It was the trader that the old trapper had mentioned. Her appearance was unsettling, but you were mollified by her offerings. Do you mind if I examine those pelts of yours? Let's start with your hair pelts. Here's what I can offer. I can trade you any of these. Take your time. Holy crap. Moose buck. I gotta click. Okay. Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, the card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed on the sigil. Creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Ah. So it actually rearranges people. Still, movement abilities seem relatively restricted by how there's just only so much board. It's only 4 slots. $3.7? Oh, it costs 3 to summon. That's so much health. Get an alpha in my deck again. That was obviously useful, both on its own merits and also as something that I can sacrifice to make another card have a cool alpha effect. Bullfrog, I'm not in love with Bullfrog. Warren? Summon rabbits? When a rabbit bearing the sigil is played, a rabbit is created in your hand. A rabbit is defined as 0 power, 1 health. How much does it require to sacrifice? Maybe not much if it's 0 power, 1 health. Is that like a sacrificial thing? Maybe you can just summon it without having to sacrifice anything, so it's like a useful thing for being able to summon stuff. Black goats are nice. Raven egg. Turns into a raven, I guess? After 1 turn? Yeah, there's the raven right there. So it turns into a 2/3 after 1 turn. Which is, the benefit there is always that you get to have a stronger card with only 1 blood, but you have to wait a turn for the effects to go into place, which is okay if it's not high stakes yet, and there's Not a lot of attacks incoming to kill your thing before it changes. Black goat is good for sacrificing. Because now looking at someone a bear, but it can work on anything that's 2 also. It turns a single, because you sacrifice one thing to get the black goat, and then you sacrifice the black goat to get up to 3, which means it's a way to turn one thing on your board into a 2 or a 3. So I'm thinking black goat or alpha are my favorite options here. Warren, I'm not entirely sure how it'll work. I'm a little afraid that it might be kind of a bummer. But getting bottlenecked on your there's definitely a lot of getting bottlenecked on your resources, so black goat's nice for that. But Warren might also be a big sacrifice boost. I'm just slightly unclear on how it works. In particular, because I don't know how the rabbit works. They describe it a little bit, but not clear enough. Like, I don't know if the rabbit... It's a 0-1, so I would certainly hope it doesn't require a sacrifice to put on the board. But then you're just putting another thing on the board. It sounds like the black goat in that it gives you the ability to sacrifice more. But it requires more board. And requiring more board could be a problem if you don't have enough board, but it can also be a good thing if you're trying to, if you, instead of using a sacrifice, you just want to spam units to stop incoming attacks, because you're in an emergency situation. I think I want the black goat.
Is that a golden pelt? Magnificent!
Why? That one costs 4. What the fuck? Urayuli. 7/7. Holy crap. That thing's scary. But still just as susceptible to getting murdered by a snake, right? Strange larva. What do you turn into? Something stronger, but we don't know what necessarily. Strange larva. Mole man. So he can block flyer units, and he's a burrower. So he blocks incoming attacks. He has no attack. I want Urayuli because it's such an absurd summon that if with the goat you could probably get there relatively easily, and 7/7 is terrifying. But I'm starting to suspect Gek might be the talking card. One, he's a 1/1, so he sucks like all the other talking cards do, but also, like, why is he... This is the second time he's been framed as a rare card, like he's interesting and cool, and not just, like, a lame card like everything else I saw on the other decks, so I don't know, but Urayuli is so strong. The question, of course, is whether or not you'll be able to summon him at all.
These pelts are most excellent, my thanks.
But that's enough. See you next time.